Happy Craft Every Day in May. Today is Saturday the 9th, and I decided, after reading a couple of comments, that I would show you my beginning to end. This might be a little bit of a longer video, but you might appreciate it. I'm going to link Jessica Riley's Facebook group in the description box below. The first picture I'm going to show you is her layout, which is right here. Now the next picture I'm going to show you is how I took parts of her layout and I created my own layout, and I've changed it up and I've put my flair on it. So here is that picture. So now that you got to see both of them, you can see where inspiration comes from. So Jessica had this amazing layout, but I had other images that I wanted to use, so I took parts of hers, added some of mine, and I melded them together. And that's what crafting is all about. You're not supposed to say, hey, that's mine, share. But we talk about this every Monday night. But with that being said, I hope that Jessica appreciates the fact that she inspired me. All right, now, this is how I work it. I grab, oh, I did not cut this. I need 2 pieces of 12 by 12. Now you could do this layout with me because I'm going to share the images. The images that I used do not belong to anyone. They have been circulating the internet for the longest time. Now if you do not have a Cricut, you can fussy cut the images that I am going to share with you. All right, and I'm going to show them to you right now. Right now. Ready? And this is the way they're going to print out. This is one image. It'll come on this page. And you fussy cut Mickey Mouse, and you fussy cut the image of Tower of Terror. Then the second image is this. And this is another very easy thing to fussy cut. The bottom image I created out of just shapes. They belong to nobody. I'm sharing them with you. So these are 4 images that are in this layout besides squares. And you could cut squares on your paper cutter. So I'm sharing this set of images with you all because I love you. And you know what? I want to see you make this page. All right, so we start with 2 12 by 12s in black. You could actually change this color, your choice. But for my my theme for this month, my bases are black except for one. I kind of messed up on one. I made it a different color and I don't remember which one. Then you need 2 gray, if you're going to follow along, for the 2 gray, and these are going to be 11 by 11 and a half. All right, let's put them all down. Then, this is a 5 by 7. So if that's 5 by 7, this is 6.5 by 4.5 white. This is a 5 by 5, making this the white one a 4.5 by 4.5. If you like your mats to be a different size and you like the 1/8, change it up. You can do that. So there will be 4 of these, and look at that. How cool is this? And then that page, well, we're going to move these up for now, because when Jessica designed it, she kind of made, if you've ever been to Disney and you've done the Tower of Terror, you got to walk to get to the elevator doors. And it's almost like a cobblestone type path, if I do remember correctly, but it's a path. So Jessica actually did this, which is really cute. These are, let me get the size of these. They almost look like 3 by 3, 2 by 2s. 2 by 2 squares. And she had us make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So I want 5 and 5 on each side. I mean, if you wanted to butt them up against one another, you can do that. But I kind of like it where it's just kind of looks like squares. All right, so then you grab your fussy cut pictures and you put your Tower of Terror there. You put your Twilight Zone there. You put your Mickey. Whoa. Hold on. Mickey didn't cut 100%. There he goes. And you grab your logo right there. So what I like to do is sometimes I like to change my corners up, and that's totally up to you. I'm actually going to use the stub side of my crocodile, corner punch, whatever the heck you want to call this. It's not a crocodile. Crocodile's the big one. Or is this one called the crocodile too? Yeah, it is. I'm just jibber-jabbering because I'm like so excited that I sat down this morning and I'm really on schedule with, I'm doing the project in the morning, trying to get it uploaded by noon. Yesterday I was late, and then getting out of my office. Now, just to jibber-jabber with you for a few seconds, you know guys, I've been working on my kitchen. For the past 3 days, I have not done anything. Have not. So, gonna get into that today. Seems like I get the most of my stuff done on a Saturday or Sunday. Alright, so attach these. I'm like so excited that, you know what, you all can do this. And you know what, if you do this, even if it's just a picture on Instagram, you know, hashtag it Craft Every Day in May 2020. Because like I said, you got the images and the rest is really just squares. And even if you're not into scrapbooking, and let's just say you have a Disney room, you can put this in a 12 by 12 frame. Or even if you don't have a Disney room and you've been to Disney recently or been to Disney in the past, put some pictures in it. But then again, you know what? Make the layout page and leave it in your office because, or your craft room, because that's what we do. Yeah, that's what we do. Someone came in, someone went out. I heard my door open, I heard my door close. All right, so I always like to begin with the mats because those give me, all right, so with those mats being done, I'm just going to move them out of the way with everything else. And we're going to start with the base. Oh, I forgot the 5x7 mat. Let's do that real quick. This was a scrap paper that did not print right. So I do use my scraps for things. And because there's going to be a picture on top of this, I'm not worried about it. I try to utilize as much so I have less waste. Okay, let's get on to the big one now. Now, if you haven't done scrapbooking in a while, this is going to take you back old school, right? Kind of like, I don't know, a decades ago. Years past. And if you've never done a scrapbook layout before, here's to your first one. Alright, so we butt it against the side, but we leave the ½ inch on the top and the bottom as best we can. And then your ½ inch will be perfect around the side. See how that works out? Yeah. You know what's funny is once a year I do scrapbook layouts, and I realize that I don't use 12 by 12s much during the year of colored sheets. I use plenty of black and white, but my colored cardstock. So like now I'm actually taking an inventory because as of yesterday I realized I did not have many blues, and today I realized I don't have many grays left, different color grays, because when you work with scrapbook layouts, you find yourself using colored 12 by 12s more. Alright, so your 5x7, and you could change this up any way you want. That's the best part of scrapbooking, or this design concept. And you know what? I'm going to try to do some layouts that I can actually share with you. I'm going to try to figure out if I See, some of the images are Cricut images, which I can't share, but then some, you gotta see the library of SVGs that I have of Disney. So I have some that I've made, some that I've collected 10 years ago. So those are shareable. You know, I went through a stage where I was using Inkscape, and I was creating so many Disney SVGs because you could. Like, it was just like, wow, I can get them, and I can make them, and I can take any image. And Design Space, if you're not a Cricut person, you don't realize how easy it is to take any image and create it into a Cricut cut file. Look at that. And now I'm just going to take this but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add my adhesive right in the middle because I want this to be tuck spots. So if I decide to add a photograph to this, look, I still can. These are tuck spots on all four corners. There you go. Alright, so let's add the 5x7. This video might not be as long as I thought it would be. I thought maybe I would fast forward this part, but you know what? People have the option of fast forwarding themselves. So if you like me and you like to hear me jibber jabber, this is a great opportunity. Now, I think I want the Tower Terror to be basically only on the gray so that you see the border. These are things that you think about as you're working on a project. I see I have two spots. Now, this is what your project would look like if you did not fussy cut the white out. And that's perfect, but since I used the Cricut, it cut it out. But there's no difference. How cool is this, right? So I want it to be on the gray. It's not going to interfere with my 5x7. And there you have it. Now Mickey's perfect size too. Oh my God, don't you love him? Going up and then going down. Okay, see, my Cricut, when you don't have a great mat, like if your mat gets used so much, your paper doesn't stay flat on it, and sometimes your images don't cut the best. I'm trying to use just my tape runner today so that I'm not wasting your time with my glue. And then, oh, and this was the other question somebody asked me. Do I print and cut my images? Yes, I always use print and cut on my Cricut because there is no way in heck that I'm going to sit here and add every dot and every line. Oh, no, 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 no. Just not happening. If you're going to sit here and go, ooh, ah, oh my goodness, I made a huge mistake. I did not add these. I did not add these. But you know what? That's okay. Because you know what? The majority of them would have been covered here. And I mean, I love the design concept, but look at that. It's okay. It really is okay that I did not use these. So you don't have to. If you want to, go ahead. If you don't want to, that's fine too. This is my May 9th layout. I hope you enjoyed this. Again, I will link Jessica's Facebook group in the description box below. I am also going to have a link to the Google cut files, the Google printables for these. I hope you enjoyed this. Please leave me a comment, hit that thumbs up button, and hit that subscribe button. And there'll be another craft tomorrow. Have a great day. See you tomorrow. Bye.